Welcome to the Japan Cricket League 2020. We're live here with the match between Men in Blue and Chipa Warriors. It's a great game that is going to come in front of you, and I'm your commentator, Shopnamoy Chakraborty, joining you live from the com box. It's a great match that is going to come in front of all of you, and both of these teams they will be willing to start the game down here over the table, and this one will be a very exciting affair between these two teams when they will be facing off against each other. Let us have a quick look on the lineup of both the sides. Men in Blue Tokyo starting with Ashish Jaiswal, and this is the first ball of the innings, and the batsman sees it wide. The first run of the innings. Men in Blue, they won the toss and elected to bat first. Let us have a quick look on the lineups of both the sides. Men in Blue, they have lined themselves up with Ashish Jaiswal, Vishal Patel, Jishan Ahmed, Love Singh, Ankit Panwar, Prashant Manvi, Gurdeep Dua, Sandy Soni, Akash Shastri, Aman Singh, and Santa T. On the other hand, Chizbas Shrugs, they have lined themselves up with Gufran, Nikhil Paul, Benjamin Ito Davies, Dewan Choitara, Timothy Moon, Munib Siddiq, Hamzat Bacha, and Manav Natarajan. The match has started on a high, and this time it's being pulled down to the offside, going towards the line, and it has covered the boundary for a four. The first boundary of the innings. Men in Blue, they're ahead in the game. A brilliant strike down the table, and it had cleared off the ropes for a four. It's already 5 runs in this innings, and this time it was being played short, but it finished off straight in the hands of the fielder who was waiting down there. Still now the game it's progressing on a high, and both the sides they are looking to keep over in the game. And definitely it's a great time for both the sides. Another good ball being played, no runs off it. Minge Panwar, he's waiting down there. Ankit Panwar, 4 runs of 5 balls. Apart from that, he isn't so successful in getting those balls, and Minge with the last ball of the over. And that finished off in the hands of the keeper. End of an over. It's 5 for no loss at the end of the first over. It was really a good over for each and every player, and definitely apart from that four, no runs are being scored, and the win which Seamus Minge he bowled the first over, it was really a brilliant one, and definitely he hadn't allowed much space to the batsman, and it's excellent work by him, and I hope that that form will be continued by Chibas Sharks in the second over as well. Hamid comes in as the new bowler, right arm medium pacer. Shastri, he will be facing the first ball of his innings. And if we look at Shastri, he's such a comfortable batsman, and we have seen him, Akash Shastri, playing in the Japan cricket circuit for a pretty long period of time. And Hamid here bowls it down to the batsman. He's getting excellent swing over the ball. And those outswingers are really a great trouble for the batsman who is batting down on the table. And it's very difficult actually when you are playing in such a flat pitch and you are swinging the ball on both directions. That actually creates a trouble for the batsman. And Hamid is doing it so excellently. White ball signaled by the umpire. Japan, a growing country in the cricketing nation, and in recent times, cricket it's a part of the Olympics, and we will find it, and it will help Japan in garnering more Olympic medals. Cricket is growing in Japan with the support from MKI and Mizuno, who had done an excellent job for the development of Japan cricket. This time he played it down single-handedly, no runs off it. And the GC men's competition structure is quite unique. We have the under 12, under 15, and under 19 league, and then we have the Japan Cup and Japan Cricket League, the domestics, and then we have the Japan Premier League. It's the biggest tournament in Japan cricket. And this time it's being pulled off in there. Fielder beneath it, and that's the fall of the first wicket. Shastri there tried to play it hard, but poor connection between the bat and the ball. Hamid strikes it here, taking the first wicket of the innings. Shastri departs. It's 6 for 1 in favor of Men in Blues. Men in Blues, a cricket club that is based in Tokyo. They have done a brilliant job over the past few years, but today it's not their day. Follow the Japan Cricket Association social media on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get exclusive updates of the game. And the Japan Cricket League, it's one of the fastest growing cricket leagues here in Asian circuit. And Japan, it's moving very fast in the map of the world cricket. New batsman comes in. Hamid Zeb already he took a wicket. And the new batsman here, Patel, he walks on the ground to take the place that is being created by Shastri. This time again, it was another dot on in a T20 game. This kind of balls always create trouble for the batsman. Vishal Patel, the new batsman, walks in. Fourth baller. The over. Oh, that was really very close. He's getting enough movements in the air. Vishal Patel, right-handed batsman, started his career with Alpha Quash's Yokohama club and then moved on to play for Tokyo Engineers, Men in Blue, Pandi Tokyo South Kanto, State Bank of India, and definitely West Kanto Club, and was also a member of the Indian Embassy team. 60 matches in one day, 52 matches, and 58 matches in the T20 leagues, 759 runs, and here he departs. Even before his stats could have been read out. Oh no, here he is being called back after consulting with the leg umpire. "58 matches for him, 759 runs. Scored a century in the T20s. Also, he has scored a 50. So, quite a unique batsman. And definitely the entire Men in Blue side, they will be depending upon him. Hamid, here he goes. Just look at those movements of the ball in the air. That is always creating a trouble for the batsman. And this kind of movements are a very, very difficult task for the batsman to actually get a hold on to it. And this is what I was talking about a few moments earlier. Whenever on a flat pitch like this, the batsmen, they're well aware of the situations, and you are really a good bowler if you are able to move the ball on and off. And this time, he pushes it down the leg side for a single. End of the second over. It's 8 for 1 for the men in blues. The first two overs had been a brilliant one for the Sheba Sharks team, and the way in which they are controlling the game, it's really, really a good affair for the side. They're in full control over the game, not allowing enough space for the batsmen of the men in blues to hit those balls. Keeping a tight line and length. Two overs gone, 9 for 1, and Patel, he's there on strike. Took a run off the bye. Oh, really, really tight bowling, giving nightmares to the batsmen of men in blues. They're really struggling to play on this pitch. Ming here, he returns to bowl the second over. Vishal Patel having real hard times. Leaves it away. No runs off it. In T20 cricket, always dot balls creates the problem for you. And that's where you need to be more and more cautious, especially in games like this. Another ball, he pulls it down. That was a cut in the offside. And that clears the rope for a four. Vishal Patel showing his silky skills with the bat. The bowler provided enough room for the batsman, and the batsman he was waiting like an idle fox in the box. Just the one thing he had to do, he had to touch on the ball. And that gave it enough momentum to clear the rope. Vishal Patel. And now he departs. Minga takes the revenge. Men in blues, they're now really under real trouble. It's 13 for 2 at the moment, and now they really need someone to take the responsibility here in the game. The way in which the bowlers are constantly troubling them down, it's really, really a great problem for the batsmen who are batting down over the pitch, and it had been a real issue with this team. Those movements that are coming down on the pitch, that is always creating the troubles, and I think the wicket is also quite conducive for the bowling side, and they are really taking great advantage against their opposition. New batsman comes in. Love Singh, another brilliant cricketing mind. He comes into the play. Love Singh, quite new to Japan cricket, but not so new. Played handful number of T20 games. Those movements of the ball in the air, It's always quite unpredictable for the batting side, and that's where the team they need to keep an extra eye on. Nevertheless, 34 T20 matches for Love Singh, 301 runs, and he has a strike rate of 102. End of another over. It's 13 for 2 at the end of 3. Ankit Panwar is a real star. Played 50 to 20 matches. And he also has a brilliant strike rate of 133.89. Also, he has scored a half century, 5 half centuries while playing in the T20 games. And now Ankit Panwar, he's on the strike. Hamid comes in for his second over. He edged that one, but it was quite away from the fielder. It has started to drizzle a little bit here on the pitch. The match is being carried on the rain-soaked pitch at the moment. Ankit Panwar on the strike. Here goes Hamid. Plays it down. Oh! There was a slight edge, but it was quite away from the first slip. That could have been a chance for the Sheba Sharks to actually get wicket in the game. Sheba Sharks, they're actually posing enough trouble for the batting side, especially with those unpredictable bowling. It's 15 for 2. Men in Blue Tokyo really struggling at the moment. This time it's being played down on the ground, and that's a brilliant catch. Another wicket falls. Ankit Panwar has to depart. It's 15 for 3 in the game. That was another magnificent bowling from Hamid, who plays the ball at the right time, at the right moment, and Ankit Panwar tried to open the face of the bat. Connection wasn't so good. And after that, a brilliant fielding effort pulls down another one for Men in Blue. Fall of third wicket. It's 15 for 3 in the game. And now Men in Blue, they're under real trouble at the moment. If they need to get back in the game, they need to find a way out. Santa Tamang, new batsman, comes in. Not so experienced, played only in a single T20 game. But now the onus is on to him to take a hit in the innings of Men in Blue. Actually, Men in Blue, none of the batsmen are actually getting enough time on the crease to settle down. And a few minutes ago, we had all seen it was drizzling a little bit and had also made the bowling team really a tricky one. Because this kind of weather, it's ideal for pacers who likes to swing the ball here and there. And this is where you need to keep an eye on, and the batsmen they need to hold their nerves before playing long shots or before playing big shots. You need to set your eye on the ball because that's what is important in a match like this. Fourth ball of the over. Hamid already strikes once. This time again, outward movement of the ball. It is becoming very, very unpredictable in the game. And Santa Tamang is quite a new player in the Japan cricket circuit. Before it, he had only played one JCL T20 game. And Hamid today, he's really giving enough trouble to the batsman. This time again, it was being played down, back with the keeper. Santi Tamang. Love Singh comes here because he's such a player who has enough experience, 50 T20 games under his belt. Hamid pulls it down to Santi Tamang. This time he tries to hit it hard. It wasn't successful in the effort. End of the fourth over. It's 15 for 3 in the game. Quite a tough situation for the men in blues. They need to make a comeback here in the match, otherwise things will be worse for them. And Hamid has caused real trouble for the batting side. Two overs, 5 runs. Quite impressive bowling stats from Hamid. New bowler walks in. Siddiq. He pushes it down. Oh, that was a fake delivery. There was some problem with the side screen for which the batsman took the time. Love Singh faces Siddiq. White ball signaled by the umpire. Second ball of the over. Plays it down and takes a quick cheeky single. You have to depend on singles and doubles. When boundary isn't coming, you should rotate your strike. That's what is the basic of cricket. There is a very old saying in cricket that if the batsmen they're not taking singles and doubles and is not rotating the strike, it's an advantage for the bowling team. And that's why it is always being told that if you are not hitting boundaries, then it's okay, but at least try to take single and doubles because that's what really helps in games like this. Love Singh still searching his form, his golden form against the Sheba Sharks. And this time, outswinging delivery, nothing of his use. Tamang still struggling to keep the pace with the game. Santa Tamang and Mian Munib Siddiqui is bowling his first over. Quite a brilliant bowling spell till now from him. Oh, again another outswinging delivery, a slower one this time. This time, no ball has been called by the umpire. It will be a free hit for the batting side. This time he tries to strike it down, but no proper connection between the bat and ball. Actually, the pitch is such that when the ball is coming towards the bat, it's getting halted a little bit, and that's where the batsmen they're finding it difficult to actually hit those balls out of the ground, and that's where you need to be extra cautious of. Another good in swinging delivery. Fielder is present down there. Pressure building up on Santa Tamang. He needs to find a way out in the game. No runs, 6 balls played. And he's finding some difficulty here to cope up here with the pitch, and it's quite obvious with a new batsman when he comes on the pitch, it always takes a little bit amount of time to get set to the bowling and get set to everything. He's still searching his first run. Another dot. Pressure piling on the men in blues. Mian Munib Siddiqui has also bowled brilliantly in the first over. 154 T20 matches. Another in swinging delivery, played it down. No runs off it. At the end of the 5 overs, it's 18 for 3. First 5 overs had been a real problematic affair here for the men in blues, because the way in which they're struggling to keep the ball in favor of them, it's really a tough affair for them. And in a T20 game like this, he was scoring 18 runs of 5 overs. That clearly shows how good the bowling side is. The way in which they have bowled tight with their line and length proper, and with that gives enough troubles to the batting side. And Hamid here, he's being returned for his third over. He had already ran a rampage on the batting side, taking 2 wickets and not allowing enough space for the batsman to hit. Love Singh trying to cope up with those venomous attacks from Hamid. A brilliant economy in terms of a T20 game. It's 2.5 only. Love Singh on strike. Hamid will bowl down to him. No runs off it. Another dot in the game. Hamid bowling down to Love Singh. Love Singh on strike. Oh, this time again it clears off to the keeper. Love Singh looking to pass on the over from Hamid because he had been a real trouble. This time he pulls it down. Falls in the no man's land. He tried to hit it hard this time, but wasn't successful again this time as well. Hamid is having real problem down there. However, he took a single, rotated the strikes, and this time he tries to hit it down to the ground. No runs off it. Another dot ball from Santa Tamang. 9 balls played, yet no run. Looking to get set on the pitch, and this is what you actually need. You need to keep your calm and composure while playing against such a difficult opposition at the moment. And this time he hits it down on the leg side, and that will again clear the rope for a 4. Uses his brain, pulls down a cheeky shot, and clears the rope for a 4. Interestingly, cricket had been quite popular in Japan over the past few years. Last ball of the over. Santita Mang, he's on strike. No runs off it. End of the 6th over. It's 24 for 3. Cricket was introduced in 1860s in Japan by the British, but Japan Cricket Association, it was being formed much later in 1980s, and they became a member of ICC affiliate member in 1989. They're the first time the national team played in the 1996 ACC trophy. And in recent times, we have seen them playing in the Asian Games as well. And this time, here they are appealing for a wicket. The umpire there turns a deaf ear to the appeals. End of the 6th over. It's 24 for 3. Japan, they've played 61 T20 internationals, 41 wins, 18 losses, 1 tie. And their highest T20 total, it was 258 for nil versus China. That was being played on 15 February 2024, and still now the most T20 international runs, it's being scored by Kendall Karawaki Flemings. This time he puts it down with a soft hand to get a single. Japan, they regularly play against some of the World Cup playing nations like Nepal, Oman, and United Arab Emirates. And in recent times, as I was discussing a few moments earlier, cricket it's becoming quite popular sport and here in Japan. Santa Tamang, he's waiting there for the ball. Siddiq comes here for his second over. This time, another outswinging delivery. Santatamang yet to open his notebook. Last few moments have been really a tough situation for the men in blues. Siddiq bowling it down to Santatamang. No runs off it. Those dot balls piling up the pressure on the men in blues batting side. Last two balls left here in this over. Oh! He hits it down. He will get a single. There was a wicket keeping mistake. This kind of things happens in a game of cricket. You cannot be right every time while you're batting. This time he hits it hard. End of another over. At the end of the 7 overs, it's 27 for 3. 28 for 3, pardon. Men in blues, they're really struggling down here in the game. Eighth over. Change in the bowling. Timur, who comes on to the attack. Another well-known performer from Japan. Timur. Here he pushes his first ball of the innings. Oh, a slower one. The batsman couldn't read it completely. Santatamang playing his second innings for the men in blues. That's what had always created the problem for the side. A real trouble. Timur, quite an experienced customer. Oh, this time again, poor connection between the bat and the ball. Men in blue Tokyo, they're looking quite desperate at the moment. Timur, quite a young one, 18-year-old boy. 95 T20 matches, 89 wickets. This time he pushes it down for a single. Tamang adds another one to his notebook. Timur has excellent economy, 5.45. That's definitely a very good economy in terms of a T20 match. And you can that is also visible. He has lots and lots of variation in his bowling style, especially he can bowl the slow one, he can blow the off cutter, and also he has the ability to bowl it out, the outswinger and in swinging whenever the time will demand. This time it was little heavier one, pushes it down with the soft hand for a single. You are watching the Japan Cricket League T20. Actually, Japan, it's a country of talents. Santa Tamang. Oh, white ball. Another run added to the table of Men in Blues Tokyo. Timothy Molik down. Tamango this time also. Just little away. Another one. Played down the ground. Another single. End of another over. It's 32 for 3 at the end of 8 overs. Changing the bowling attack. This time they will be relying on the spin. Manav Natarajan, the old customer, he comes in to bowl. Quite well known spinner. In Japan cricket circuit, playing in the Japan Cricket League for a pretty long period of time, also played in the Japan Premier League as well. Lots of expectation on this dynamic spinner. One run down the line. Another one. No runs off it. Manav Natarajan creating real trouble. Right arm leg spin bowler. 109 T20 matches. 107 wickets, and he also has a brilliant economy of 5.5. Mostly all-rounder. Also was a part of the Japan national team. This time, it falls in the hands of Ito. Fall of another wicket. Santat Mang departs. It's 32 for 4 at the moment. And that clearly exposes the tale of Men in Blue's Tokyo. Fall of another wicket really keeps the entire team on trouble. Jishan Ahmed, the new batsman, walks in. 24 T20 matches, 403 runs. Batting average 22.39, strike rate not quite impressive. It's 99.75, and highest run till now 72. 50 is being scored by him. Mostly an all-rounder. And now he is being brought into attack. Manav Natarajan, Japan national team player, giving real trouble to the opposition. Another dot. This time he tried to play it inside. No runs off it. At the end of 9 overs, it's 33 for 4. And Manav Natarajan, he strikes one wicket. Actually, he's such a brilliant bowler. We have seen him playing for the national team, and there are several instances when Manav Natarajan single-handedly he had won Japan many matches. That's why he's such a brilliant bowler for this team. New bowler walks in, another spinner being brought into action. Ito, the new spinner, comes in. And Jishan Ahmed, the new batsman, into the action. Another batsman departs. Jishan Ahmed. He has to go out. Fall of another wicket. It's 33 for 5 in the game. That was the first ball of the innings. And Ito strikes it here, Benjamin Ito. He takes the wicket on the very first ball. Another Japan national team player. 61 T20s. 69 wickets. Economy 5.11. Quite impressive. Bowler now, Ashish Jaiswal, the new batsman, walks in. 45 T20 matches, 138 runs. Strike rate 71.88, not yet any 50s or 100s. A bowling all-rounder, Ashish Jaiswal. mostly known for his bowling, but today he had to step up his game to help the team to score a respectable total in terms of a T20 match. And Benjaminito, here he goes with the second ball of the innings, second ball of the over, out there for a single. Benjaminito, here he goes. Love Singh faces him down, or pushes it down with a soft hand. Oh, this time it's creating lots of trouble, especially this off spin leg spin combination. It will be very, very dangerous for the men in blue Tokyo. They have to be more and more cautious. Another one ends in a dot. Love Singh struggling it hard, keeps shaking the batting lineup of Men in Blues Tokyo. Oh, this time there was an attempt for a run out, but they weren't successful in doing that. End of another over. At the end of 10 overs, it's 36 for 5. Quite problematic situation for the Men in Blues Tokyo. They have to be more and more cautious. Already, they're 5 wickets down. Benjaminito. Ashish Jaswal will face him. Not a quite prolific big hitter he is, but definitely he can take the team's tally to a respectable total, as I was discussing. And Natarajan, Manav Natarajan, is being brought here for another over. Pushes it down for a single. Ashish Jaiswal. He has to stay down here on the pitch, otherwise too much pressure on Love Singh. And currently Men in Blue Tokyo, they're crumbling under the constant inflow of pressure from Shiba Sharks. Oh, that was close. The mystery of Manav Natarajan needs to be solved in a game like this. The Japan national team player. Oh, this time again. He pulls it down. Three balls, no runs in this over. That was close. Nothing of it. Place that down. Love Singh having a talk with the Ashish Jaiswal. And actually, this kind of situations are always a dreadful one for the batting side. And especially Man in Blue, they create each year's team to become the champions. And when you are struggling, there you need special attention from Manav Natarajan. Brilliant bowling from this man. End of 11 overs. It's 36 for 5. And now Benjamin Ito is being brought back into the action. No runs off it. He had also taken a wicket. The off-spin leg spin combination disturbing the batsman of Men in Blue Tokyo. Play the ball back. Oh, that was close. Back with the keeper. He tries to strike it down. No runs off it. Last ball of the over. Lays it down with the fielder. End of another over. At the end of 12 overs, it's 36 for 5. Oh, this time a very strong appeal. It is going towards the boundary. Natarajan bowling down to Ashish Jaiswal. Ashish Jaiswal swings it down for a single. Natarajan bowling down to Jaiswal. This time he pulls it down. There was a chance for Ito. But however, he couldn't get it properly. Another one. Back with the keeper. Those dot balls are always creating the pressure for the batting side. Oh, there was a try for a flying catch, but fails on the occasion. Last ball of the over. It's 41 for 5 till now. Manav Natarajan. He needs to get another wicket down to wrap up the innings of Men in Blues Tokyo. No ball. And it will be a free hit. It's quite interesting because no ball from spinner we haven't seen much. But actually, it's the intensity of the games that sometimes causes this kind of problems. Another single. End of another over. It's 43 for 5. Benjaminito comes into attack. Love Singh will be facing him. Pushes it down. Single. Manav Natarajan, he was waiting at the offside to catch the ball down. This time he strikes it down with a sweep. Another boundary. It's 48 for 5 now. Ashish Jaiswal opening his hands. Benjaminito. He's trying his level best to get the game going. Another one played at the back. Fielder behind it. 2 runs off it. It's 50 for 5 at the moment. Benjaminito giving enough room and she's just swallowed this time again. He pulls it up at the back again with the sweep. Gets another single off the table. This time it's up in the air. could have been a very easy catch for the fielder. Another chance dropped. Benjaminito plays it down, a single. No runs off it. And that's the end of the 14 overs. At the end of the 14 overs, it's 51 for 5. It's 50 runs for Men in Blue Tokyo. 6 more overs left, and that's the starting of the slog over. Can they take the runs to the at least to the triple digits? That will be a great question. If they continue to bat like this, they can definitely take it to the triple digits, but we have to depend on the time. Another single. Oh, Manav Natarajan. There was quite quick running between the wickets. Manav Natarajan comes in for his third over. Back with Timothy Moore. The 18-year-old boy, the wonder boy of Japan cricket. No runs off it. Another one played down and it clears the rope. 4 more runs to the table for Men in Blues. Ashish Jaiswal, he's on fire. Creating quite a tough times for the opposition. Sami tries to keep it wicket to wicket. Actually, when you maintain a tight line and length, the opposition gets very little space to hit those out. And Ashish Jaiswal is having a brilliant time, 17 runs of 19 balls. Another one up in there. There was a slight appeal. But again, the umpire turned a deaf ear. End of another promising over, a good over for Men in Blues Tokyo. It's 58 for 5 at the end of the 15 overs. Benjaminito comes into attack. Last over in his innings. Benjaminito, he also had a promising innings. For himself, this time there was not proper contact between the bat and ball. No proper contact, and that finished off straight in the hands of the keeper, fielder, though they will get a single run off it. This time, pushes it down with the soft hands. That's traveling towards the rope, but good fielding in the end. They will only get a single off it. And this is what I was talking about from the very start of the game. You need to rotate your strikes if you are not getting enough chance. Pulls it down. One run off it. And there was a straight hit towards the wicket. Third ball of the over. Benjaminito giving hard times to the batting side, and he had bowled really well. Two more balls left here in this. This time again he tries to hit it hard, but only edged. No runs. Last ball of the over. Still it's quite a controlled one. Strong appeal, and here Love Singh departs. End of a partnership. Love Singh departs on 13. It's 63 for 6 at the end of 16 overs. New bowler in attack. Oh, this time the first one had been a beamer. This time it's again up in the air. And seventh wicket goes down. Another batsman departs. Gurdeep Dua. He's being hunted down by Mian Munib Siddiq. It's 63-7. And that will be really a great loss for the team because it's not Gurdeep Dua. It's Ashish Jaiswal who had to depart in this case. He was in a brilliant shape, but unfortunately he couldn't keep up with the pace of the game. And that's where the match took a toll of him. It was really a tough call. And with his departure, it will be a tough one. And now new batsman Manvi Prashant, right-handed batsman, till now played in only in one T20 games, but he didn't bat. And Siddiq is bowling a brilliant line and length. Manvi on the strike. Here goes Siddiq. Somehow manages to keep it away. Brilliant bowling from each and every bowler of Sheba Sharks. The way in which they're bowling, it's truly an adorable affair in the game. Third ball of the over. He opens the face of the mat for a single. Gurdeep Dua on strike. Oh, this time it's back in the hands of the keeper. Fall of the 8th wicket. Another one departs. Seventh wicket falls down. It's a reason to worry for the entire side. It's 64 for 8 with one ball still left in the 17th over. And Aman Singh, the new batsman, walks in. 3 T20 matches, 2 runs. Manvi Prashant and Aman Singh, 2 new batsmen who are here in the game. This time he pulls it down. Another single being added on to the tally. End of 17th over. It's 65 for 8. Last 3 overs. Quite important one. Timothy Moore comes into attack. Another dot. Dot ball in the end moments. It's always a tough one. That is an in-swinging delivery up in the air, but falls in the no man's land. Ito, he was waiting for it. Pulls it down. No runs off it. Aman Singh trying it hard to keep the pace of the game going in his favor. But it's quite difficult one, especially in a match like this. This time it was an in-swinging delivery. Pushes it down on the leg side. Another in-swinging delivery. One run off it. Timothy Moore, the young bowler for the side. This time it back with the keeper. And another wicket goes down. It's 65 for 9. And men in blue rattling away like a piece of cards. It's 65 for 9 at the moment. Last wicket standing. And starting of another over. That's up in there. Fielder beneath it. Can he catch it down? And oh, that was two away from him till the end. This time again, it was a short one. Last wicket game going on. He hits it hard. Down with the fielder. That's back with the keeper. They're asking for it. And that the fall of the innings. That finishes off the innings for the men in blues. It had been really a great bowling from the Sheba Shirk side, and the way in which they have absolutely dominated each and every aspect of the game. It was really, really an adorable affair for the side. And that's definitely the end of the first innings. At the end of the first innings, it's men in blue Tokyo, 69 for all out. So Shiba Sharks, they need 70 runs in order to win over in the game. It was a decent bowling attack from Shiba Sharks that had really caused enough troubles for the opposition. Here we go with the game. Actually, the wicket, it was quite a difficult one for the batting side with the ball turning around on both the sides. And that's where the team they had got enough trouble in battling it out here on this beautiful pitch for the bowlers. It's 69 for 10 at the end of the first innings. Shiba Sharks they need 70 runs to win off this game. Coming back with the live actions of the second innings. Stay tuned with us. Let us have a quick look on the batting card. Ankit Panwar, he started the game with the boundary, but after that, nothing quite important apart from Love Singh. He scored 13 of 31. Well, Ashish Jaiswal, he tried a little bit, taking 19 of 25, and that took the team's tally to 69 runs. It was really a tough call for the entire side. But unfortunately, none of the players they really had a standout performance here on the pitch. Santa Tamang played 23 balls, got set, and then got dismissed off. So this is a problem, and brilliant bowling by each and every bowler, be it Hamid. He gave the first break to the Sheba Sharks, and after that, it was Siddiq and Natarajan who ran the rampage upon the batting attack of the men in blue. It was a great problem, but definitely, finally, they got to get over with the match. Let us have a quick look on the bowling card. At the end of the first innings, it's 69 for 10. And I think there were several incidences where the teams they dropped enough number of catches. If those catches were properly, then definitely the innings could have ended much earlier. Sheba Sharks they need 70 runs to win this game out in the match number 11 of the Japan Cricket League T20 Championship. Here we go. The bowling cut, Seamus Minge, 2 overs, 9 runs, 1 wicket. Hamid Bacha, he also had a brilliant over, 3 overs, 11 runs, 2 wickets. Munib Siddiq, he also had an excellent starting 3 wickets he had also taken, and definitely he also had a great economy 2.72. Manav Natarajan, he took a wicket, and also Timothy Moore and Benjamin Ito. What a performance from those players. And if you look at the fall of wickets, it was 6, 13, 15, 32. The wickets were being fallen in a regular interval, and after 60 runs, it was like a pack of cards that certainly broke off. News from the center. Ishiba Sharks, who need 70 runs to win this game up, coming back with the second innings action. Stay tuned with us. We're back here with the second innings. The first innings ended in a 70 runs, and now Sheba Sharks, they need 70 runs to win this one out. It was a good game in the first one, and now it's the time for the second innings action. And on the mic, it's Shopnamoy Chakraborty joining you live from the com box. Two new batsmen for Sheba Sharks. It's Gufran Mead and Nikhil Paul. They're out here on the ground. And that's the first ball of the innings. Played with the soft hand for the single. For no runs, pardon. Vishal Patel. He had a brilliant spell down here with the team. And here sits Gufran Mead, who will be facing off Patel. He tries to hit it up at the back. Takes a quick double. Second ball gone. It's 2 runs from 2 balls. The entire side waiting to get the game in the fever. Oh, that's up in there. Failed beneath it, and that's the fall of the first wicket. Gufran Mead, he departs down here. Pardon, Vishal Patel, he departs down here. And that's really a trouble for the team. The match was started on a high, but an early wicket will definitely give Men in Blues a newfound confidence. Benjamin Ito, the new batsman, walks in into the game. It's already 2 for 1 at the end of first 3 balls. Sheba Sharks having a great time. This time, oh, that was quite close in the game. Couldn't get it out properly till the last moment. Already, they have created that space out in the game, and Sheba Sharks looking to open their account. New bowler walks in. This time they are looking to get the game going. Already a wicket is down. Vishal Patel, he has struck at the very early moment of the match, and that's the end of the first over. At the end of the first over, it's 2 for 1. If you look in the game, it had been really a tough one to call off between these two teams, and Sheba Sharks, they have lost a wicket at the very early moments of the game. That's not what they had expected of in an important match like this one. But nevertheless, Currently, they're struggling against a team of Men in Blues, Tokyo. Men in Blues, Tokyo, they're quite a strong side and they will be looking to get the game going. Start of the second over. New bowler comes in to strike. It had been a great time, especially the wicket. It's quite conducive for batting in the second innings. And it seems like the toss had created a huge difference, though many Blues there had won the toss and elected to bat first. But definitely that had not been the case this time. Very tight bowling from the Sheba Sharks. Sony, he comes in to bowl. They're not getting enough chance in the game, and that's where things are getting a little dicey at the moment. Another one, he tries to hit it hard, but there was not enough good contact between the bat and the ball, and it finished off straight in the hands of the fielder within the 30-yard circle. Third ball of the over. That's up in there, but that finds its way in the gap. They will only get a single of it. Runs in for two. Quite a good time. Benjaminito, ever since he had came onto the pitch, he's looking quite exuberant in his approach. It's 5 for 1. 3 balls still left in the second over. He strikes it hard. That is going towards the boundary in the offside. Point filled behind it, but that goes off out of the ground for a 4. 7 for 1 at the end of 1.4 overs. Last ball of the over. He tries to hit it hard. Back with the keeper. At the end of 2 overs, it's 9 for 1 in the game. Mir on strike. He takes his position. Strikes it off with a soft hand. Over the past few moments, Vishal Petli is being brought back into action. And Benjaminito strikes it hard, finds the gap, and that finishes off on another 4. Benjaminito really in a fiery mood. Benjaminito on strike. runs off it. He hits it down. Again, fielder behind it. It's traveling towards the boundary. Another four. Ito on fire. The big hitter plans to finish off the match in, I think, in 5-6 overs itself. Vishal Patel, he's having a really a tough time. Couldn't find the way out. No runs off it. That's again up in the air. Fielder was beneath it. Another batsman departs. It's 18 for 2 in the game. He tried really to hit it hard, but unfortunately couldn't find the way out. Benjaminito, he had been really a dangerous threat for the men in blues. It's 18 for 2 in the game, and new bowler comes into action. Suoshi Takada, the new batsman who comes into the play. 144 T20 matches, 4 half centuries, strike rate 96, and also was a part of the Japan national team. Oh, that was a slow one, quite difficult for the batsman to actually read that one. Ashish comes into action with the bowling. Oh, that's up in there. Back with the bowler. He hits it up. Straight back with the fielder. Oh, that's again back with the keeper. Ashish there. That's being played down. Out for a single one. Go for Mir on the strike. Ashish pulling it down to go for Mir. Oh, another slow one. At the end of 4 overs, it's 19 for 2. 51 more runs needed in 16 overs to win this one out. Patel. This time, he couldn't keep it under his control. Comes in for second run. Good running between the wickets. Patel bowling it down to Mir. Oh, that was nice. Oh, he hits it hard. That's going towards the boundary. And that again clears the rope off. Another 4 runs added on to the table. Gufran Mir on fire. Vishal Patel getting hammered off too often. Plays it down for a single. This time, he takes a quick single. He pulls it over. That was a sneak hit for another single. And the 5 overs is 28 for 2. Ashish comes in with the new over. He again pulls it over. And that again clears the rope. Four more runs added on. It's 32 now. Shiva Sharks, they're inching closer towards a victory. Again, there was enough room, but no runs off it. Fell straight onto the hands of the fielder. Oh, again. Ashish Jaiswal trying his level best. That again went back with the keeper. Gufran Mir having really a good time with the bat. Ashish Jaiswal bowling it down to Gufran Mir. Oh, that was sneaky. Single off it. Plays it over. Gufran Mir. Oh, that was quite close to the situation. End of 6 overs. It's 33 for 2. Takara, he was having a brilliant national team, and that's the end of the batting power play. 33 in 6 overs. Quite a unique style of play. And now they need 38 more runs to win in the game. Gufran Mir on attack. New bowler walks in. Love Singh. The new bowler comes in. No runs off it. Still now it had been a brilliant batting style from Gufran Mir and utter from Shiba Sharks, and he there sniffs it across the fielder for another 4. It's now 37 for 2. And as I was discussing, slowly but steadily, Shiba Sharks, they are inching towards the victory. That was really a good ball in, and if we provide room to the batsman to hit, definitely they will hit it out. out of the game. The win, which enough space was being offered to him, it had been really a tough call for the batsman. Love Singh plays it down, another ball in the gap, and that finds perfectly its home out of the boundary. Another for Gufran Mir. He's up there in fire. 6 more runs being added onto his tally. He's now batting at 25 from 18. The aggressive batsman spewing out fire like a volcano. This time plays it out with a soft hand. But he is successful in finding the gap, but fielder was behind it, but he will not get it. 4 more runs. He's really troubling the bowlers. Of men in blue Tokyo players. "23 more runs needed in 13.2 overs to win this game down." Oh, this time again there was a try for a wide Yorker, and he was successful in that. But I think 1 dot will not be enough to stop the team. They're already in quite a comfortable position, and now Tsuyoshi Takada, the new batsman, in, and he now plays it up. And that will clear the rope. 4 more runs in the tally. At the end of 7 overs, it's 52 for 2. "18 more runs are required." And now changing the bowling, Manvi comes in. Gufran Mir, he will be on the strike. 30 of 20. 150 strike rate, quite an impressive one in terms of T20. Manvi here. It was quite a costly over for Love Singh. And Manvi, he comes in as the new bowler. Gufran Mir pulls it down with a soft hand. No runs off it. He's just opening the face of his bat. Quite a cheeky batting from this young boy. Played for the Japan national team. Quite impressive stint from this batsman. Oh, this time that was marginally wide. Now 17 is needed in 12.5 overs. Manvi bowling it down to Gufran, and Gufran there hits it up. Single off it. Tsuyoshi Takada on strike. Chiba Sharks inching closer towards the victory. It's Manvi Prashant bowling down to Tsuyoshi Takada. And now Tsuyoshi Takada, he had also piled the ball up in the air. But fielder is present. He will get a plenty. Single off it. And it's 56 for 2. Tsuyoshi Takada batting at 7 from 6. He's on the strike. He tries to pull it over. Wasn't successful in that one. Men in blue players, they're trying for wide Yorkers so that the batsman who's batting down there doesn't get enough space to get those balls out. Another wide. Takara on strike. Oh, that was really very close. Last 12 runs. Needed down the line. Play the ball back. Nothing serious till now. Quick single. That's the end of the 8 overs. It's 59 for 2 at the end of the 8 overs. Eleven more runs needed to get the game away. Tsuyoshi Takara, he's on strike. Oh, that was close. Another wide one. Spinner is being now called into action. This time it was a good leg spin. Three more balls left here in this over. Can they finish it off? Gufran Mir on strike. He would like to take it as far as he can towards his half century. At this time, it was a single. Sandy having a brilliant over till now. Now Gufran Mead up there in the air. This time it was a beamer. A high full toss. That's the end of the ninth over. Sony had a brilliant over. At the end of 9 overs, it's 62 for 2. 8 more runs needed to get the game going. New bowler comes into action. Oh, that's quite a medium pacer. Quick single, Misuyo Shitakara. Gurdeep Dua, the new bowler in action, and he now hits it over. Down for a single. Good rotation of strike between Gufran Mead and Suyoshi Takara. Actually, they know that if they take 1 runs as well, they will be ahead in the game. Only 8 more runs are required. And now it's 6 more runs required to win the game. Single. Good rotation of strike. And they're looking quite desperate to win it out. Suyoshi Takara, he's on strike. Wide ball. 4 more runs now required to win, and they are inching closer towards the victory. Four more runs required to win, and Suyoshi Takara, he's on the strike. Plays it down with a soft bat. He there steps out, but fails to get enough space to hit it up. That's up in there, up in the gaps as well. And that clears the rope. Another victory in the table for Chiba Sharks. They have won it up here. What a win for them. A perfect bowling and a perfect batting. Piles on to their win. 8 wickets remaining, 10 overs remaining. And that shows absolute sheer domination from a single team in a match like this. At the end of the innings, it's 70 for 2 for Chiba Sharks. Then they win the game with 8 wickets in hand. News from the center. Sheba Shooks won the game by 8 wickets. It was Men in Blue who won the toss, elected to bat first, puts up a total of 69 on the table. And then it was Sheba Shooks who got the quenched total with 8 wickets remaining in their hands. What a batting from Gufran Mir. He was a prolific batter who took the team's tally to such an extent. Let us have a quick look on the batting card. The first wicket fell down on when the total runs of the team was 2, and after that it was Gufran Mir who took the team towards a victory. It was never the easy as it seems like. There were many ifs and buts. But finally, Sheba Shooks, they register another win in the game. What a performance from this side. What a performance from the Sharks. The most rattling animal, the most rattling creature in the sea. That's the batting card. Nikhil Paul started the game. 2 of 3. Benjamin Ito, he took a devastating wood, scored 15 of 14, and then it was a partnership between Gufran Mir and Tsuyoshi Takara, the two Japan national team players, who took the team's tally to 70 runs. Gufran Mir, 37 of 28 not out, while Tsuyoshi Takara, 12 of 15. And this is the story of the game till now. If you look at the bowling card, it had been really a tough one, especially that over from Love Singh when 19 runs were being scored. That had been the turning point in the batting lineup as well. Gufran Mir, he scored a brilliant 37 and 30 runs in T20. It's not a matter of a joke. And what a performance from this boy, from this man, and especially a very well gifted batsman he is. And if you look at the bowling card, Vishal Patel, he took all the 2 wickets, 21 of 3, 7 economy. And Love Singh, the over that what I was talking about, 1 over 19 runs when you were chasing a total like 70. You need to be more and more cautious while you were bowling, but you can't help when the batsman who is standing in front of you is of Gufran Mir statute, one of the most gifted batsmen in the Japan cricket circuit. And he took the team's tally to the 70 runs. What a performance from each and every player. And match summary down here. Men in Blues won the toss, elected to bat first. It was a batting collapse from them. Munib Siddiq, he took 3 wickets. Hamid took 2. And Ashish Jaiswal, he tried a little bit but failed to take the team's tally to triple digits. And after that, it was all for Sheba Shooks to take the game in their favor. And they had done it so perfectly by taking the team's tally to 70 for 2. It was a great game. It was a great one for Sheba Shooks. Thank you for watching. Me, Shopnomai Chakraborty, signing off. Coming up next, another important game that is going to come up in front of all of you in the JCL T20. It will be definitely one of the most important one. It will be on August 29 between Sanu and Kawaska and Tokyo Dragons and Tokyo Falcons. Thank you for watching. Me, Shopnumar Chakraborty, signing off. See you again. Thank you. Have a nice day. And follow the Japan Cricket Association social media for extensive updates. Thank you.